the government changes the ILR rule from 5 years to 10 years, then anyone who has already entered the UK on a skilled worker visa will not be affected, as they have already entered the country. However, after my previous video, some YouTubers flooded my emails, comments claiming that I was wrong. So let me show you the proposal mentioned on the conservative website. But before that, let me explain you who are conservative and why the website is important. So for that, we will go back again on BBC website where the news was published initially. Would the new Tory plan bring down the immigration? If we go down, it says over here this was published on 6th of February 2025, after which so many YouTubers have created so many videos and spreading wrong information or creating a panic. It says conservative leader Kemi Badenoch has proposed making it more difficult for new immigrants to be able to permanently settle in the UK. Now, who is Kemi Badenoch? She is the one who's a minister, she's a leader of the Conservative Party, and she obviously proposed a plan. The reason why she proposed the plan is because of the figures, and if we see the figures are very high. So obviously we can see that from 2011 to 2003, they're obviously this is a bit higher than compared to the previous years between 2015, 17, 19, 20, which makes sense. To understand this, let's go on conservative website. So this is the conservatives.com. This is the website from the Conservative Party. On this website, if we go down, they have the option for latest news. And this news was published on 6th of February 2025. So this news we are talking about, if we click on this, let's see the real news, what the policy says. So I'll zoom in, rebuilding trust, our new immigration policy. Under the new leadership, the Conservative Party is making an important changes to our policy on immigration. Now they have mentioned all this. I'll play the video afterwards so you will hear that anyway. Let's jump to the fact. Next week, Labour is bringing an immigration and border bill, which actually makes it easier for illegal immigrants to gain UK citizenship. We need to put a stop to this now, not in 5 years' time. Now, so the second step in our plan is proposing these key changes. Newcomers should wait 10 years instead of 5 before they can apply to stay indefinitely under the indefinite leave to remain scheme. Now, the word is newcomers should wait. They cannot apply on the people who are already in the UK on skilled worker visa. Further, if you read this after that, so if you completed this, then after that, it should take 5 years, not just 12 months to apply for British citizenship. Those who have claimed benefits or housing aid while on a work visa should not be allowed to stay indefinitely. I totally agree with these and I support these rules, but why the problem is where the problem started. So if we go back on the news, so let's go back on the news which was published in the BBC, and obviously it was published on 5th of February. And if we go down, we will be able to see this. The party wants the government to adopt the changes backdated to 2021 by amending its border security, asylum and immigration bill due to be debated in the parliament next week. It says the party wants the government to adopt the changes. Now, the party wants. Whereas according to the Conservative, its own website, newcomers should wait. Now, maybe they are talking about different rules, but not for the ILR, because they cannot change for the people who are already, for the applicants who have already arrived in the UK. So I wanted to clear this. Now let's hear what she is actually saying.
Britain is our home. It's not a hotel. It's time to tell the truth on immigration and propose real plans to do something about it. I want to reduce immigration and make living here actually mean something. We need to change the way our immigration system works. So I'm announcing that the Conservative Party is going to do the following things differently. 1. If you want to stay in our country permanently and apply for indefinite leave to remain, the time you have to live here before you apply will increase from 5 years to 10 years. 2. You will have to be a net contributor with a high enough salary, especially if you want to bring family members with you. And if you've got a criminal record, you're banned. 3. If you've claimed benefits or need social housing, you can't even apply. 4. We will increase the time before you can apply for a British passport from 12 months to 5 years, meaning it will take a minimum of 15 years to start an application. 5. If you enter this country illegally or outstay your visa, you will be banned from ever gaining leave to remain or a passport. These changes, on top of a strict numerical cap on numbers, will constitute the most robust changes ever made to our immigration system. Lower numbers, secure borders, and an immigration system that finally works for the British people. This is another step in our plan to control our immigration system. If you agree, join us and let's get it done.
So this was the actual video which was published by her. So obviously we support the plan for long term, it will be better, but for current applicants who have already arrived in the UK, we need to understand we should not create that kind of panic that they make wrong decisions. So it clearly says newcomers should wait 10 years instead of 5. Hope this helps you. If you have any question, feel free to contact me at dr_khan@consultant.com.